Howdy, my friends. Just decided to do this little video to show people my family back in Indiana and friends back there just what a sickness I have, and show you around the music crap around the house. I'll put it on YouTube also, just for people who like this kind of thing. To let you know, folks, I've had over 3,000 guitars now come and go. Why? I just love them. After getting off the road and such, I just started collecting material things that I never could do before while I was out on the road. You take, 2-3 guitars with you tops, and you travel for about 20 years, and then you finally move somewhere, have a few strokes, and then life goes on, and you collect crap. So I'm going to take you around the music room here and the rest of the crib and out in the garage, and not tell you what every little thing is, but just give you, again, a little look into how bad things actually get if you guys let it. And plus, for all you guys out there, you can show your wives this video and know that my wife is totally content in what I do. And of course, and with all these things, I get to write everything off as a tool of the trade on taxes. So if you want to do that, because I actually do reviews of all these on YouTube and put them on my websites, blah blah blah, so they get written off 100% on the taxes and stuff, and so forth and so on. So guys, show this to the old lady if she won't let you have 2 guitars. I don't believe in anybody letting me have anything. I'm still kind of old-fashioned that way, that my money, I do what I want, her money, she does what she does, and then if she gets in trouble, hey, I bail her ass out. I'm kind of cool that way. Okay, so let's just go around the little music room here. Okay, no, I'm not going to stay with it that way. Okay, bear with me. Okay, everything is 3 deep. What I mean by that is you have guitars up on these hangers, and you have a front row. And then, and this is all the way around the room, then you have a second row of guitars. Okay, so the hangers are actually doubled, just like in the music stores. And then you have walls that are covered. So most of them you can't see. Okay, but it's the only way to get things to happen, because down here on the floor, there is no room any longer for such things. Okay, so coming along the front row, some of you'll know what these are, and going on the old Kramer Gene Simmons 6-string guitar, one of 25 ever in the world from way back in the 1980. A bunch of Reverend guitars, a whole bunch of, these are all Reverends. You will not see but just 2 or 3 Gibsons in here, just because I don't like them. Paul Reed Smith, USA, some very rare Fender Santa Rosa. I'll finish getting there. Hello, kitty. Acrylic guitars that I've been working on. Lots of fun. I dig having them. I'll show you more in a second. I'll get back there. There is a row of Stratocasters starting back here and coming up to the these guys. There's Johnny Cash. Hello to my Porter Wagner guitars, I like to call them, with a lot of bling. Here's one of my custom-made guitars, my first one and my favorite, my modulus graphite thing I built. More Stratocasters, and another Reverend. Okay, as I'm still going, that's a Strat of sorts, parts caster. The Paul Reed, I'm sorry, the Parker guitar. If you come down this way, you will see the lap steels. I like using these things. The strum stick, the fiddle, the ukulele. I love ukulele. Some Dean things that I love configuring so that they actually work. Ibanez Ergodyne basses, which I love only if they're the 700 series. These are the Ibanez made Casio, all of these, that plug directly into your synthesizers, and the only ones that actually track really well. They've never made a good one since, so that's back in the 80s. My Native American flute. It's always nice to go to the Red Rocks, canyons, and go out there and play these, find different surfaces to bounce off of and chill. Got a banjo back here, got, I know there's more, yeah. Way back there's more ukuleles hanging out. Okay, let's see after this. Oh, that's a strum stick, that's, what's called the, that's Spam, yes. The Canjo that somebody made for me. Okay, we'll keep going around on the outside. As far as instruments go, a couple more lap steels. These are the PV power slides. I love those. Keep them all in different tunings. Some acoustic guitars. My favorite there, of course, the Rain Song Modulus Graphite. There's one of them resonator sockers. More and more. Whatever they are. Oh, my Takamine Classical, Washburn, Dean, Martin, Alvarez Yari 12-string. One of my Kiss guitars back here. There's an Ovation back here. There's, I know there's another acoustic, oh, out in the other room. Anyway, so that's the front line. Second line, as far as guitars go, Mr. Merle Haggard, he's going up for sale right now, actually. My Merle Telly. There's a PV back here that I love, that was given to me. A whole line of these Washburn Pop Top PT guitars. I think some of the coolest looking flying V's around. The body's a lot different than these. One of my, we're getting into the Charvel territory here. The Dr. Groovy Washburn. What else is back here? Oh, another Gene Simmons axe guitar. See, I can't tell unless I bring them out. Cool axe there. Let's see back here. Dillian. I do a lot of stuff with Dillian guitars. Awesome stuff. So row 2 continues with, God, these back here. There's a PV with some Beatles on them. And I love these guitars. I got like 3 of those. And I will get back on the back row behind the drums and blah, blah, blah. Okay, second row is going to be back here. While I'm back here, I'll just hit a few. Got my Kramer here with the Floyd. My Groovy bass. Also a PV. What do we got back here? Another Strat thingy. Arbor actually makes that one. Another Charvet back here in the Black Crackle. There is in the third row back here another Esteban. The only guitars I ever made that were worth a crap. There's another one back there. I'm doing this because I really can't get back there to show you what these things are. These are all envelopes filled with DVDs that I sell. They're ready to roll. They're labeled. Those are for C6 lap steels, country intros, outros, Nashville number system, blah, blah, blah. I do everything in here, and there's a bunch of these duplicators all over the house. And I'll show you other things as well. As far as my actual business goes, which is solely, yeah, lessons. You make them once, you never have to make them again. Okay, some more guitars on the back, or the second row. Yeah, the Gibson G3 bass. I know there's another one. Oh, it's over there, I'll show it to you. My Dillian Jazz bass, the best, one of my favorite basses, Jazz Bass Plus. Another Ibanez Ergodyne. That's been painted, very cool. Washburn Stu Ham bass. Okay, we're getting into the oh, come here, Kerbo basses. The fretless, 10 grand on this one here. The Petite 33 has 33 flipping frets. The Another one looks a lot like it. No, that's the fretless there. Sorry. That's just white because I like white. Some more arbor guitars, which I really dig. That one sounds best. I have one I already showed you of those. So that's that. I'll show you the back line over here. While I'm here, another guitar I had made. Has 5 pickups in it. Switch for each of them. Awesome. Paul Reed Smith. Can't find him. Another, what is that? Charvet. Love it. What is this? It's up for sale too. Flying V thing. I put a bunch of Fender pickups in and all kinds of things. So a bunch of push-pulls. One of my favorite basses ever. This 82 Ibanez musician bass. Amazing. My Paul Stanley ukulele that has been glorified. It was never electric nor anything else, nor the mirror things, but now it's so groovy, stage ready. Here you go. The Eastwood Bent Marvel, one of a kind in the world. I do have reviews of all these online. Another one that was custom made that I love. Just amazing. Here's a PV that I actually went ahead and, since I love these grabber 3s, G3s so much with the 3 pickups like that, I bought that specifically to put those pickups in. Okay, and you're like, yeah, okay, keep going. Okay, I will. Here we got a Telly custom shop before there was a custom shop. I'll come up with a name in a minute. I made it. Yamadog, Yamaha, Cruise. If you guys know Cruise, made that. Here's one of the big hollow body Epiphones, ES-295, like Scotty Moore from Elvis used to play. If I get back behind more of these, you will find a wacky pink Dean guitar. There's going to be another wacky pink Dean Flying V back here. There's going to be this PV Predator that I totally switched up. That was the Predator X. I put some Paul Reed Smith pickups in there that I love. Down here you got your square neck dobro. My everything I've electrified here. One of my mandolins, another banjo. I'll get on the back row over here. There's the Giles prototype. Superb guitar. There's another Paul Reed Smith SEEG right back here. Easily one of my favorite off-the-rack guitars. I don't know if I told you, but here's another Gibson Grabber G3 bass. Why? Because I love those. My tetanus caster. Okay, you can see here everything is rusted to crap because I did it all with boric or acid on everything. Yeah, cool stuff. When you get bored, just yell. Anyway, here's one that's getting ready to be done. In a Vinnie Vincent style. But I'm doing the 3 single coils and going the Jackson route on the neck and blah blah blah. Okay, going to the back row behind the drum kit, and I'll show you behind here while I'm back here. Some PVS3s. Amazing guitars. Some other custom things. There's the purple one. This here's another custom job I had done because they don't make 3 pickup country sounding guitars that are shaped weird. I get tired of Strats and Tellys because they just are boring to me as far as looks. I'm a prodigy or not a prodigy of anything. A child of the 80s and loved the 80s guitars the way they looked, but they were all headbanger guitars. Another Santa Rosa acoustic. Yeah, acoustic, and it's about the most amazing one. It will not feed back. Why? Because it's a solid body. Okay, another, what do we got? Dillian. This here's an Aria Pro from back in the day that totally like this now. The James Burton, amazing, best tellies in the world ever made. Another Dillian, everything splits. Here's a Gibson Corvus 3, One of the few guitars that Gibson ever made that I will actually play. Ugly, sure, but it works. Amazing Strats. I never leave them normal unless they're a very collector's thing, but a Dean that I totally redid. Put actual Cadillac parts on here, and every switch is crazy. Another amazing Strat here, and on and on. Yeah, the other acrylics hanging right above the drum kit. Drum kit, everything had to be red and black. Across the top, we're sitting behind it, of course. All these up here. Electronic, yeah, the fans cool me because I got the rack that goes 360 around me. All these over here, these checkered things, are all also triggers that go to my rack of the controllers and so forth, and modules for the sounds. More modules under here, another module over here. Okay, so we got these pads everywhere, which I love. The Hart Industries, blah blah blah. Roland Octopad. Symbols, 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 and just more of the kit. And around we go. Just amazing stuff. Okay, the snare, I've got my Beat Bug if Gerald's watching. Yeah, double kick pedals, blah 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 blah. So there's the drum kit in a nutshell. Again, just a super Tonka Toys, or a erector set, I should say, not an erection set of fun. Even things at weird angles, you know how that is, guys. All kinds of things are hidden back here, which is the stuff that I want to show. The stuff I want to show people on YouTube. That behind, I know you can come to my house and find it all, but back here are lots and lots and lots of MIDI controllers for my various products, mainly for my Johnson amplifiers. I use the Johnson Millennium JM 150s exclusively. There's one, there's one. I've got more laying around. Try to hit some more. Here's the big Johnson. In the room here currently, I'm playing through 10 12-inch speakers, so 412s are all Celestians, and then coming out of the top amp as well, so 212s over there, 812s over here. More Johnson amps up here. Any other guitars that I haven't shown you? I don't know. There's my dulcimer. I love the dulcimer. I don't know if I showed you these. Oh yeah, the Crook Tellybird. Brad Paisley plays Crook guitars. My favorite Flying V that I configured to work amazingly is country. So a Flying V and a 52 Telly put together. Big pine thing. Worked out amazing. Another James Burton Telly. I love the white thing on stage. It's totally groovy. My Paisley Strat is missing, as you can tell. I went off for a new set of frets. The Ashdown cabinets for my bass rig. So 810s and horns. No tweeters, horns. A couple Hartkey heads doing bi-amp stuff. Compressors and tuners and so forth. Another Hartkey kickback amp. Some kind of Fender. I think that's a Frontman 25. Strings. Elixirs only. If you look down here, and it goes all the way back, and there's more elsewhere, of course, DVDs in order to make these. But the DVDs I use are the LightScribe, which have been non-existent, out of production for about 5 years now, so I had to pay a lot to get these. They burn the images right into them. No little sticky labels, blah, blah, blah. Dealing with this stuff on the ground. Okay, lots of toys down here that just remain able to plug up at a moment's notice. DIs, I have microphones on everything in here that all go into a powered PA head over here. Old cassette players back there. This is my dog, Woof. If I hit a button over here, I disconnected his voice box, but hit the button. And yeah, he does this stuff on stage with me. Ah! Okay, anyway, so I run everything through here. I do have my Groovy labels for all my amplifiers and other stuff. Sub-mixers, my Tascam 488, even an electric thumb piano, the gun. Microphone's another sub-mixer for in here. Y'all notice the Groovy Con strobe tuners, which are the best. Keys, and more keys. The Kurzweil here in the middle sounds awesome. Can't have enough of these, and all the harmonicas. Again, just showing you pretty much everything. Guitar necks, more acrylic ones. There is a whole thing of MIDI bass stuff down here. My Gene Simmons boots. More keyboards back here. The MIDI guitar here. Another MIDI guitar. God, old pedals. Tons of junk. Most of it has fell behind. Okay, monitors for the drums if I want to use them in here. And more monitors the same are back here somewhere. There they are. There's one. And failed to show you that. Okay, in here. Yeah, that's my snake. I hope you enjoy it, kids. What else don't you normally see? Oh, anybody want a line of snark tuners? Yeah, a lot of these come in guitar cases that I buy. So I have those laying around. Tons of Boss TU-60 tuners. Things that I know are going up in price soon. I love loop selectors for so many different things. The guitar straps. Oh, plenty. I probably have at least 500 guitar straps laying around. If you actually go into... see, here's more of the bass rig. The baseball bat somebody gave me that I can beat the shit out of people with. More MIDI stuff for the bass rig. If you come into the closet, there are microphones, and more microphones laying everywhere. I was going to get a light to do this, but no, there are more rack effects and things that you cannot see, but it's full. Stage clothes over here, which are my Porter Wagner outfits. Check this one out. One of my favorites that I got. It was already pre-made, but man, this thing is awesome. This is the back, the Nashville thing. It just looks awesome on stage. If you guys are familiar with the nudie suits, we got basically a nudie jean jacket. And the front, yeah, I'm showing this for my old bandmates because they appreciate such things. And yeah, rhinestones are the flipping way, man. Gotta love it. You don't have to, but a lot of my Johnny Cash stuff down here, because like all my other buddies, we all became Johnny Cash freaks over all the years. So I'll put my clothes away. I won't show you the underwear drawer. Hey, I got some subscribers. And anything else in here that you guys haven't seen? I love these little cabinets, these little custom cabinets for in here. I have more of them up here that you can't see. There's one, and there's another one next to it, and then there's some other 112 and horn cabinets that I use in here for the PA. So everything's rigged so a whole band can come in here, play. Nobody needs to bring instruments, blah blah blah. On the desk that is never clean is just guitar parts. Okay, so that's what we have in this area. Yeah, this is a long video, and I didn't actually cover everything I wanted to, but yeah, so much junk. So all in one little tiny room. Okay, so I will go into another room. Okay, out here in the living room, gotta have your pedal steel, and like I said, on the amps and stuff, my Groovy logos, the old light beam pedal. Here's an old Fender one where it does the back and forth tone thing, and you do it and it goes over that way. All the pedal steel stuff that people use. More electronic drums, which are Groovy. Old mandolin. Let's see, everything's country around here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, cool girly guitars. Remember the old TVs? Had just bought that one, and then they came out with these suckers. Okay, out here on the back patio, if you can see these, there's 1, 2 big storage tubs, and there's a third one back here. I'm hiding the little 49cc scooters and some bicycles under here. All of these are filled with drum racks, electronic drums, snakes, Johnson J stations, and a whole bunch of Morley volume pedals that I have redone so that they actually work well. Okay, so that's what's in here. Oh yeah, the most important thing has nothing to do with music, but by golly, it's just a beautiful thing. That's my toilet. This is where I put my laptop, just for the women who are, what? And then you lift up the towels while you're sitting on the john, and you watch your flat screen. You never miss a movie. Okay, you like my log? Okay, and I know you guys will dig, the women will dig the cabinetry, doing my big coveralls, letting them dry. Hey, George Foreman grill over there. This is where I do more stuff, more ways to burn DVDs. Yes, some of these computers have to be used because they're older in the hills, but will run certain programs where others will not. Into the dining room, which I also took over. I sit in here and work on everything. So just stuff. I have taken it over, like I said. Just so much junk. And another wolf, half of his head is missing because I'm currently rewiring him to my specifications. Lots of guy stuff. And if you come to my, isn't that wonderful? More cowboy hats. More music stuff. And of course we have to have a room divider so that it's not so bad, but I still go out here. Inside the trunk and every possible nook and cranny. Kiss collectibles inside everything. The only thing that's in there that is really cool is a Britney Spears original Hit Me Baby One More Time doll, and I put her right next to a Gene Simmons doll, and they do what they will. So that'd be that. My Dukes of Hazzard guitar I made for somebody. So that'd be in the area here. I'll go out to the garage. Okay, stepping out to the garage. Okay, road cases and stuff everywhere, but yeah, flat screen TVs in here. Some more of those little custom things that I use for little deals. The only ones I'll ever use, the little 10-inch ones. Sound great for a lot of things. Everything on these shelves that I just had built is all music stuff. Lots of these Crappinger mixers. A few more here, a few more over here. I know there are some up on their sides. My pedal board when I go for the Groovy, Dr. Groovy show. Hazer. Lots of cabling and other stuff. Lighting. Just so much stuff. More Johnson stuff, more lighting, racks of stuff for my rig if I go play a live gig. And so much more stuff you can't see over bubble wrap packing for whenever I sell guitars or what have you. But everything in road cases is lighting. Okay, so a lot of that. Gig bags way up here. Okay, so just tons of that. The bubble mailers for all the stuff that has to go out. That's what I forgot to show you inside. More stuff for packing, another mixer. Tons of microphones here. Tons of microphones back here, just because they're going up and I'm buying them. Okay, guitar boxes to send guitars out in. Okay, if we get over this way, the van is always loaded and ready to go. There's so much sound gear in here. How much of it do I care to open? Anyway. Everything, there are tons of racks in here. There are more speakers than you can possibly imagine up front, and even lighting and tons and tons and tons of stuff. Probably enough stuff in here to cover 500 to 7,500 people outdoors easily. So how to get in there and show you stuff, I don't know. Groovy things always on the speakers. Okay, get in there, yeah, fat bastard. Okay, all of these bags over here have lighting in them. Okay, so everything is on a truss, all LED, they're pre-wired, a lot of panels and stuff, and everything is DMX, blah blah blah. If anybody knows what that means. Cases and cases and cases, and more cases. Case of herpes, case of all kinds of things. Trying to squeeze in here. More cases, cases, and cases, and guess what? More cases. Amplifiers, and more cases. That's the case for that big ass pink guitar. Anyway, you'll see many dressers out here that are just simply full of just guitar parts and guitar parts. Did I mention guitar parts? So, and all of them are guitar parts except for there's lighting in some of them. Guitar parts. These are all pickups for acoustic instruments, and on and on and on. There's just no end to it. LED guitar straps in some of these. It just keeps going. It's a very bad sickness. But I love it. So again, these go about 4 or 5 bags deep. So, and let's see, some trussing up on the ceiling. Some of them are already loaded with certain fixtures from old days when they actually used halogen lamps before LEDs came around. So that's what we got out here. Okay, hit the garage thing. Yeah, I know there's more out here, but this is just how bad it is. And finally, I think where I skipped is just a little place over here, because I had talked about the DVDs and so forth. When we go down here, we have hard drives that people can buy. We have flash drives. These are all already filled up. 32 gig ones, 64 gig ones, more hard drive, external hard drives. So that kind of lets some of you people know how they go out. Most are downloaded, but everything is covered as far as any possible way people want to download them. So that is kind of it as far as I can think of so far. Lastly, I think I said the last one was lastly. And the bedroom, yeah, it's Dr. Groovy's bed. Anything in here? No. Oh, the big walk-in. Okay, so all the tubs up here are more gear, pedals, blah blah blah, Kiss stuff, and all the clothes I can no longer fit in because I'm fat. Oh, I remember that. Anyway, so that be it. And a little look around the house too. Yes, all the furniture I built. Isn't it lovely? You got to do the Southwest theme stuff. That's for my fat ass. As is that. Got to have the spittoon as a tip jar, full of music stuff in there, full of music stuff in here, and laptops. I've probably got at least 20 laptops because you can't let anything go down except for the missus. Okay, and don't forget, also make sure you have compressors on your TV so that the commercials are not loud. Okay, too much fun. So hope you enjoyed the actual tour of the land of Dr. Groovy or Scott Grove. And You're like, you missed everything. It's like, I know, but people make me all kinds of wonderful things. Yes, I am guitarded. It sums up everything. This guitar strap was made from the hide of a Yeti that I shot up in the Yukon. I'm just bullshitting you, of course. So anyway, I again just hope you enjoyed the goofy look around of my world. And again, mainly this is for my Facebook people that have no clue how bad my sickness is. Yeah, I shaved today and just went for this groovy thing. The wife and I are going out tonight for an amazing birthday treat. We both had birthdays here in October, and we're going to scarf major proportions of goodness. Steak Romano and huge prawns, and so that's what we're doing. And thanks for all the birthday wishes from everybody. That was awesome. And want to thank, I was in Indianapolis a week or two ago visiting the parents and everything, and Everett Sparks, thanks for coming to visit me, buddy. I just had a great time. He didn't recognize me hardly when he came to the door, because the last time he saw me I was 35 or like 135 pounds, and he's like, dude, you look like, you know, some badass that's going to beat me up. So yeah, I get it. Yeah, I just sweat every flipping place, because why? I'm fat. I think I told you about that. But anyway, that is everything. And you guys keep being groovy, and follow me on Groovy Music Lessons and Facebook as well, or groovymusiclessons.com, or just become my friend on Facebook. My name is Scott Grove. You can all come there. Don't care who comes in, as long as you're kind. And you guys, again, be groovy. And oh, one more thing, I just have to show it. Because of the lovely pink guitar up here, and my still fascination for Kiss, who is on their final tour, as they approach 70 years, somebody made a caricature of me and that guitar, which they did a great job of. Isn't that awesome? If you put my name in Google and just go for images, a picture of me flipping the bird will be there. It looks just like the Johnny Cash flipping the bird thing. So again, great things that people make and send to me. So that is the tour, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, you can even see the carpet that's about 20 years old in here now. Yeah, more computers. Here's where I give Skype lessons. 4 terabyte hard drives everywhere that have the lessons on them, so I won't mess up. Oh, yeah, there's more shit. I forgot. The bathroom. There is music gear in here. Okay. More hard drives full of everything on my lessons, so I can't do them. More elixir strings. And here, more elixir strings and strings for my other oddball instruments. Hey, I have, yeah, don't look at that. No. In case I need to give myself an enema. My Band-Aids, Hello Kitty, to match the guitars. And, hey, this is for my beard. I can dye it because it's gray. Anyway, a bunch of cleaning stuff for my stuff. And don't forget, from GuitarScratchRemover.com, the best stuff ever invented. I always got to plug them when I can. Look at this. Tons of stuff people have made me underneath all here, and letters and so forth. And just more music stuff. So everything in the bathroom also contains music stuff. It is the world I live in. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys somewhere along the line. And one more look at my pretty face and I'll get out of here. Oh yeah, tumbleweed up there. The whole world is tumbleweed, and many birds fly from the back on the patio, hit those windows trying to come in, and end up roadkill sandwiches here at the House of Grove. Okay, so again, be awesome. I am. You already knew that. So as I spin around and try to remember what it was like back when I used to take things. It's the only way I can get that effect now. Too many regular pills for me to be able to take anything illegal. So yeah, gotta be a good boy. You guys be amazing, and Scott Grove, Dr. Groovy, out.